Have you ever heard something in fairy tales and not believe it, but all of a sudden you see it in real life? And when you tell this to people around you, no one believes it. Thanks for clicking on our channel. Today I want to tell you the recap of a Netflix movie that came out in 2022, and the name of this movie is Troll. In the first scene, we see a little girl, Nora, mountain climbing with her father, and when they reach the summit, the father tells his daughter that the name of this mountain is Giant Mountain. Nora says she no longer believes in fairy tales, and we cut to 20 years later. Nora is a paleontologist and she tries to find fossils with her crew, but their research seems to be a dead end and they have to shut it down because of the budget. But Nora is very persistent and believes that she can find something. A few moments later, she finds a huge bone in the ground, but it doesn't belong to a dinosaur. At the same time, we see a few protesters who are against the government making tunnels in the mountains for railroads by destructing the mountains, and something weird happens when they blow up the tunnel. Then we cut to Oslo, where they got the news about the recent incident and they try to analyze it. They send a few choppers and jets to take pictures and they see giant holes on the ground. Then they call a few generals and scientists to understand what could make this happen. And amongst these scientists, they invite Nora as well. Nora is in the middle of celebrating her discovery with her crew, and the chopper lands and takes her. In the meeting, Nora is shocked of how many important scientists, politicians and military people are there and knows that it's serious. And when she sees the footage that a random protester got on her phone, she gets reminded of her dad and childhood stories. While everyone thinks that there is a gas leak, Nora confidently says that she can see giant footprints. Others make fun of her and talk about King Kong, but she insists on her beliefs. When they look at this random footage again, they hear a loud roar and then destructions start. And in the second review, they watch a giant being in the footage. Then we cut to a house where an old couple lives and their houses start to shake. They hide in the bunker, and when they come out, their house is destroyed. Nora and the team of researchers go to talk to them, and there Nora meets Christopher, who is a military team lead. The old couple did not see anything, but the old lady says that she heard a sad roar during the incident. Nora goes to the ruined house, and there she finds a footprint 100 times bigger than a human being. They search the area on a chopper, but they don't find anything, so they start Plan B. Nora goes to see her dad. She and her dad have not seen each other for years. Her dad dedicated his whole life studying about these giant creatures and no one believed him. And when Nora shows his father the pictures and footage, he confirms that this is the giant that he has been looking for. Nora thinks that her dad is losing his mind again and tells him to calm down, but he insists, so Christopher takes him on a chopper and the father tells him to land it in the middle of nowhere. He starts digging around and searches in the dirt and tells his daughter that the place that they stand is not located on the map. There should not be a mountain there. All of a sudden, the troll opens his eyes behind them. Nora and her dad run away towards the chopper and the troll attacks them. They record this scene and send it to the base. When Nora and her dad get to the base, as usual, the people in charge suggest to attack the troll with all the gunpowder that they have. Nora and her dad and Christopher demand to be on the attack site as well. At night, the troll gets up and we see countless of shots are fired to him, but he doesn't get any damage even when they shoot him with a tank. Nora and her dad are hiding under a tree, but the troll, who can smell blood, eats one of the wounded soldiers. The father slowly steps towards the troll, trying to calm him down, and it kind of works until one idiot tries to shoot the troll again and he gets triggered and turns around. His tail made of rocks hits the dad and he dies. The next day, they look up stories about the trolls in the history and fairy tales to find a weakness, and finally they see that in 1800s, where they built churches, the trolls attacked them because they hated the bells and they threw rocks at them. Andreas, the vice president's assistant who helps Nora and Christopher all along, approves this idea and they start the operation. We cut to an amusement park and the troll shows up. At that moment, Christopher shows up with a few choppers and they all have bells to distract and weaken the troll. The angry troll gets one of the choppers and throws it towards another one. When the second chopper is about to hit a kid, the troll saves the kid and catches the chopper mid-air. Their attempt failed and the troll ran away. In the next morning, they realize that the troll is headed towards the capital, so they decide to evacuate the city and bomb it. But Nora still believes that there is a smarter way. Andreas resigns because he agrees with Nora. In the meanwhile, we see that troll's footage leaked all around the world and everyone now knows that there is a troll in Norway. When Nora sees that no one believes her but Andreas and Christopher, she tries to understand why the troll is headed to the capital herself. She reads her dad's research and finds something written in the final parts of his studies. She knows there is something going on at the royal palace and she goes to check what's up. In the palace, Nora meets an old butler who was a friend of his father's, and he takes her to a secret place under the palace. There, she sees that trolls and men lived together for many years. She sees a lot of giant bones in that cave and realizes that they are the family of the troll, and that's what he is looking for. When she wants to look at the bones more closely, she uses a flashlight and sees that it is effective even on the bones of a dead troll, so it could easily kill the alive one. In the next scene, we see the vice president and the general are planning to use a powerful bomb to kill the troll, a bomb that could easily level the city. When Nora and Andreas find about this plan, they try to hack into their system somehow and stop the plan so they can move on their own plan. They finally succeed at hacking the bomb and Nora and Andreas start their own plan. And the first step is to get the attention of the troll. They put the skull of a baby troll back of a pickup truck and the troll follows them when he sees the skull. Christopher is waiting for the truck and the troll to arrive with a lot of lights that could kill the troll. The skull falls off the truck and the troll picks it up, but it falls off his hands as well and it shatters. The troll, angrier than ever, follows Nora to take revenge. Nora finally arrives where Christopher is and they start the plan, and the troll is getting weaker and weaker. Nora, who sees the troll is in pain, kills all the lights and starts talking to the troll and tells him that he should run away and they are not enemies. She demands him to return to the mountains. The troll is calm, but the sun starts to rise, and in fairy tales the trolls burn when they get sunlight, so little by little he burns and turns into rock. In the final scene, the vice president thanks Nora and the credits roll, but we have an end credit scene. In the tunnel, we see another troll wakes up. The end. And yeah, that's it. But did you think about this movie? If you have any suggestions for more recaps, comment down below and let us know. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.